Often, we call it wintertime, but here's what you need to focus on in your personal development: how to handle the winters. You can't change the winter, and you can't change the seasons, but you can change yourself. You may question, what can I do about the winters in my life? The challenges I know I'm going to face. Here's what you can do: get wiser, stronger, and better. Write down the triad of words: wiser, stronger, and better. Go home smarter than when you arrived, with more ideas than you had before. Get stronger, physically, psychologically, emotionally. You can develop your strength. You can grow the muscle of courage, the muscle of inspiration, the muscle of determination. You can get stronger. There is no one here who cannot become stronger. The next time I meet you, I may not even recognize you because of how much stronger you've become. In your language, your manner, your personality, your ability to cope, your ability to manage anything that comes your way, no matter what. The third portion is getting better. We all can get better. When I first started, I gave a talk, stood up, and sat back down. I'd wait for the translation to finish, expecting to hear additional reactions. But here's the secret to my success: I stood up again. I did it over and over. I did it when I was terrified, when I didn't want to, when I was unwell, when things didn't go well, when I wasn't appreciated. I did it when I didn't know anything about what I was doing. I simply did it. And now, many years later, I'm standing here on stage with the greatest introduction, the warmest welcome, and the biggest opportunity I've ever had to touch so many lives with a blend of words, heart, and soul. I became better. I got better day by day, week by week, month by month. And I'm asking you to do the same thing. Develop a long-reach influence that doesn't quit. Touch individuals you couldn't touch last year. Reach those you couldn't reach before. Lead meetings you couldn't lead before. Bring heart and emotion into your work like never before. I'm asking all of you to get better, no matter the winters, no matter the downturns, the economic downturn, the social downturn, the personal downturns. Just get stronger, get better. We all endure personal winters, and we know what they feel like. As Barbara Streisand sings, it used to seem so easy to talk about forever. But who's to be doesn't count anymore. They just lay there till we sweep them away. You don't sing me love songs. You don't say you need me. You don't bring me flowers anymore. That's a winter song. But we're all familiar with personal winters and everything that comes with them. The trick is not wishing for a better winter. The key is wishing for greater power, more wisdom, more courage. Get better, get smarter, get stronger. Here's number 2. Learn to take advantage of the spring. Spring means potential, and we have a fresh spring right now, and chance like no other for you. But here's the key: spring does not guarantee a harvest in the fall. To succeed, you must learn to take advantage of spring. Don't be fooled by the good weather and believe everything is going to be great just because winter has passed. It's not enough. You must grasp it with your own 2 hands. Read the books, study the recordings, refresh your notes, and ready to make the most of this spring. There's urgency here. Spring doesn't last long. The opportunity won't be around forever. I was raised in Idaho's rural area. If you asked a farmer to go bowling in the spring, what would he say? He'd probably think you're insane. Spring is the time to plant crops. You may bowl in the winter, but in spring, you only have a limited window to get the task done. And that's the same with the opportunities we have now. Let's take advantage of this window. Don't waste it. How many springs do you have in a lifetime? Not many. Life is short, even at its longest. As the Beatles sang, life is very short. And for others like John Lennon and Michael Landon, it was even shorter. Life is fleeting. There's an urgency here. Don't let your springs pass you by. Don't merely wait for time to pass. Take advantage of it. Seize the opportunity now. Advantage. Last year, it was seize the moment. This season, I'm encouraging you to grab the spring. You've got a new organization. Seize the spring. You've got a new distributor. Seize the spring. You've got a new life situation. Seize the spring. Take advantage of it. Don't let it pass without giving it your best effort, your 2 hands, and your undivided attention. Number 3, first, learn how to handle the winter. Second, take advantage of the spring. Third, in the summer, learn to nourish and protect. Summertime offers enormous obstacles. One is to nourish our ideals. Take care of them. Feed them. Don't allow them go hungry or deficient in care. Then, here's something more we must do in the summer. Defend ourselves against the adversaries. Summertime is distinct. It's a time of opportunity, but also a time of challenge. But what else is new? That's life. For the last 6,000 years, history has read like this: opportunity mingled with adversity. Opportunity coupled with adversity. We have an opportunity to flourish like never before. But I promise you, many adversaries will want to stop us. The instant you sow the garden, the bugs and weeds appear to take it. So, you must do more than nourish your values. You must confront your opponents. Whatever threatens you, threaten it back. Take responsibility, but don't allow anyone steal you of your future. Negative discourse, negative thinking, those who tear everything down. Walk away if you must. Whatever threatens your opportunity, threaten it back. Some opponents come from the outside. But the most crucial thing to recognize, some adversaries are within. Here's a quick list. 1. Indifference. You must combat your own indifference. It's easy to coast, especially after achieving something spectacular. Someone could say, I need to relax. That's fine, but not too long. If you rest too long, the weeds will overtake all you've planted. 2. Indecision. You must make decisions. The terrible ones teach you lessons, and the good ones take you forward. Don't let too much time pass without making decisions. The quick ones, make them rapidly. The big ones, take your time, but make them. Indecision can rob you of your future, deplete your bank account, and leave you with nothing. 3. Doubt. Doubt is everywhere. People doubt that America will make it, that Europe will make it, that Russia, Poland, or Czechoslovakia will make it. Some doubt that the planet will make it. But I'm urging you, don't pick up those doubts. Have faith. Have courage. Believe. Push your doubts into a small nook. Don't let them run wild like a crazed dog. Don't doubt the future. Don't mistrust your possibilities. Don't doubt the incredible talent within your team. And most of all, don't doubt yourself. If I have the power to change my life, so do you. If I can learn, so can you. If I can grow, so can you. If I can develop, so can you. If I, a rural child raised in obscurity, can stand on this stage, so can you. If the millionaire team can do it, if the president's team can do it, if they can walk away with diamonds and trophies, so can you. Don't sell yourself short. We haven't sold you short. That's why Mark, Larry, Doppert, Katzen, and I have chosen to invest these 4 days with you. If we didn't believe in you, we wouldn't be here. We don't need to conduct another meeting. We don't need to walk on another stage. We don't need to wake up early. But we do it because of the opportunity to engage in your life. Who wouldn't get up early for the chance to help improve lives and make the world better? 4. Worry. I'm asking you to push worry into a small corner. A little worry is useful. It keeps you awake. If it's 2 a.m. and your daughter isn't home yet, best you worry. If you step into New York City traffic, best you worry. But here's the key: be the master of concern, not its servant. Don't let worry control you. Drive it into a corner. And most of all, go home with new faith and new confidence. Don't let worry run your life. You run your life. Sometimes we all wonder. Sometimes there's a little crack of doubt. We worry a little. But I'm telling you, push it into a small nook, drive your anxieties into a small corner. I assure you, from this platform, that the dedication of the executives you've seen, the president's team members, and the people that walked out with positions 1 through 10, we're all devoted to making Herbalife's future, which involves all of you, the most magnificent thing of the 90s. I promise you, don't worry, you're in good hands. You're in good hands. And now what I want you to be able to say, if you give Mark Hughes a phone call or have the chance to talk to him in person, wherever you've come from, whatever village or street, you should be able to say really and honestly, with all the dedication you can muster, Mark Hughes, I want you to go to bed at night and sleep like a baby. Because when I return to my community and represent Herbalife, I want to reassure you, Herbalife is in good hands. I want some of you from Germany to come together, establish a tiny coalition. Once you've had your hands in the work, once you've struggled for a while, send Mark Hughes a message. Mark Hughes, the distributors in Germany have now joined forces. You may rest comfortable. In Germany, Herbalife is in good hands. And to all the other countries, make that your dedication. Make it personal. Make it collective as an organization. This incredible opportunity has been dropped into our laps. It's been given to us, and we're going to take it to the marketplace. But we'll take it there with steady hands, growing hands, intelligent hands, hands that can reach people and get the job done. I'm asking you to commit to that. Herbalife is in good hands. Now, let's talk about a few additional enemies of the mind. Things you must deal with this summer. One of them is pessimism. Pessimism tries to get you to see only the negative. Of course, life has negatives. What else is new? If a glass is half empty, then yes, it is half empty. You say, I was taught to see it as half full. That's fine, it's half full, but it's also half empty. Can't you handle that? That's not too difficult. But pessimism wants you to believe it's only half empty. And when that notion comes in, you have to educate it, because pessimism is uneducated. It's silly. Pessimism attempts to make you believe the worst. You have to tell it, pessimism, you've never been to school. You're too ignorant to know better. Yes, the glass is half empty, but it's also half full. I'm asking you, be in charge. Be in charge of your own mind. Be in charge of your future. Do battle with your adversary. In the summertime, you must learn to love like a mother and hate like a father. Give life like a mother. Nourish. Take life like a father. A father says to everything that threatens his family, take 2 or 3 more steps toward my family, and you will cease to exist. That's a father. That's the battle. Now, it's also conceivable to love like a father and hate like a mother. I'm not saying that's impossible. Nothing is more deadly than an angry mother. I noticed an item a while back from Canada. It showed a man with claw wounds on his back, deep bite marks in his neck. This man went out in the woods, observed a mother bear with her cub, and thought, this is cute. He took a flash picture. Mama bear didn't take well to that flash. She hunted him down and nearly murdered him before someone saved him. So beware. Mama bear nourishes her cubs. Love like a father. Hate like a mother. Give life like a mother. Take life like a father. Or whichever you choose to arrange it. Just make sure you nourish your values. Nourish your family. Nourish what matters to you. Nourish your organization. Nourish your distributors. Nourish your customers. Take care of your responsibilities. But I'm also asking you to do war with your foes. Take up the sword against whatever challenges your principles. If it's worry, battle it. If it's a threat, threaten it back. You have to be like your own bloodstream. A good example, red corpuscles nurture. Like a mother. White corpuscles struggle and kill, like a parent. You gotta think negatively sometimes. You can't just think happy. Thank heavens for white corpuscles that think negatively. Show an infection to a white corpuscle, and it will say, show me an infection, and I'll kill it. Whatever undermines your body's future gets threatened in return. Whatever tries to murder the body gets killed. I'm asking you, take up the sword against your adversaries, whether they are outside of you or within you. They're on the inside. Protect your family, protect your future, protect your principles. Love, nourish, but also combat with whatever problems come your way. Take courage from others who've already fought that battle. They've shared their tales here, and they've been through it. They know what it's all about. Draw strength from their experience. In the summer, battle hard and nurture profoundly. Now, here's the concluding portion of the harvest time number 4. Take responsibility for your harvest and everything that comes with it. Don't waste time moaning throughout this season. Complaining can spoil your chances. It generally starts as a tiny issue, but if left uncontrolled, it may spread like a plague. Fight against it during harvest time. Reap what you've sown without complaints. This is your crop. You made the decisions, you took the steps or didn't. You either stayed steady or you didn't. You either did the work or you didn't. Take full responsibility when harvest time arrives and say, this is my crop and I own it. No complaints. Now here's the next point. Don't apologize if you've done well. We never apologize when the winners walk over this stage. We don't apologize for the fortune they've achieved because of the lives they've touched and the people they've benefited. Imagine what may have occurred if they hadn't assisted others. When you go back to your community, I urge you to do so without apologies. You've done your work well and have done right by everyone you've encountered. You deserve the success you've earned. Next, let's talk about getting better. This is the final piece, better yourself. We've covered getting serious, getting smart, and getting underway. Now, get better. I want you to remember 4 crucial words: absorb, develop, respond, and reflect. First, absorb everything. Be like a sponge. This group has been serious, and I admire how hard you've worked. You've pulled up your sleeves, taken notes, and fully engaged. Now, absorb up all the experiences, the sights, the sounds, the colors, everything. You'll want to take this experience home and invest it in others' lives. But you can't give what you don't have. So, absorb everything here, so you may share it when you return home. Absorb, absorb, absorb. Second, build the ability to respond. That's what got me almost 6 years ago when Mark and Larry called. I responded, and that response changed everything for me. It was their vision, the tale they presented, the data they gave, and the team they invited me to build. It portrayed a vision of domination, of rising above the competition and enjoying an unbelievable adventure. But don't only respond to the grandiose visions. Respond to people's challenges as well. Let their troubles touch your heart. Let the struggles of others move you deeply. This year, let the sufferings people face reach you. Don't erect walls that block out not only disappointment, but also joy and opportunity. Let yourself be moved. Third, cultivate the ability to reflect. Once this session is done, go back over it. Reflect on your day at the end of each day, on your week at the end of each week, and your month at the end of the month. Reflect on your conversations. Ask yourself, what went well? What could I have done better? Learn from this. I call it running the tapes of your own experiences. Why do this? Because contemplation is a route to amazing progress, the opportunity to gather the past and invest it in the future. What a fantastic next year you could have if you pay more attention this year. Absorb it, collect it, and reflect at important points on what's happening. This year will take on a more powerful part in your existence. And when you walk into 1993, people will be amazed by the words you chose. They will be moved by the heart and soul you inject into those words. They will be shocked by your might. Just a few simple ideas under the concept of self-improvement. And here's the last one: share. We have this tremendous chance before us. Let's not keep it to ourselves. Let's share it. Let's extend our reach farther than ever before. Let's reach out and actually connect with people, not just with our opportunity, but with our lives, our experiences, our hearts, and our souls. Let's not limit our contacts to a marketing plan or a distributor kit. Let's impact individuals in ways that matter, through health, through opportunity, but most importantly, through life itself. Here's a commitment I ask of you. Let's aid individuals beyond merely their health. Let's help them with their life. Let it be said that whether someone was around us for a week, a month, or a lifetime, they left not simply with debates about money and things, but about life, growth, and potential. We chatted about challenges. We pushed them never to settle for less than they could become. Let's commit to it. Let's build these abilities today. Here are my last 2 bits of advice for making 2018 your finest year ever. First, get thrilled. True excitement isn't just a surface-level rush of energy. Real excitement runs deep. It's the kind that fuels you for a lifetime. There's been a lot of noise here, but what I actually love is that this room is filled with more than just sound. What's actually valuable is the thrill you feel inside, the type that feeds devotion and courage. The type of eagerness that says, give me the chance and I will get the job done. Develop that mentality. Get thrilled about your own skills and abilities. If I can start from nothing and stand here on this platform offering my best words, then so can you. Words may never perfectly reflect the depth of our hearts and brains, but we must try. If I can find the appropriate words, you can too. Here's the key: communicate. Don't leave things unsaid. If someone deserves congratulations, give it. If a distributor deserves appreciation, speak it. Strive to find the greatest wording possible. Borrow words if you must. I borrow words from great minds all the time. Winston Churchill once stated, "Truth is incontrovertible. Malice may attack it, and ignorance may deride it, but in the end, there it is." That's beautifully said. Better than most of us could come up with on our own. I urge you to borrow the words from this platform, from the top leaders, from the distributors who have spoken so eloquently. Take notes, absorb them, but then start crafting your own words. Get good at communication. Master the talent of touching people's lives through language, of helping them see something they never noticed before. Choose your words wisely. Don't let an opportunity pass where you could have encouraged someone. Words work miracles. They help individuals see new possibilities. There are many people out there who still don't believe they can be healthy. Your words can brighten the route for them. Many can't fathom success, but your testimonial can change that. That's why Herbalife is predicated on testimonials, words that perform miracles. When you relate your story, others will say, "Before you spoke to me, I was blind. Now I can see. I see the potential, the opportunity, and how I can transform my life." Don't miss the chance to work miracles with your words. Get enthused about what's possible. Use your words to cause transformation. This is your moment. Make it count.